Friends, welcome in RBC Online. I am Dattatreya Raut. Today, I have to deliver the new aspect in regards to the human health and diseases. Now, this new aspect is typhoid. Typhoid is have a different names. Have a different various name that will be called as the gastric fever, also known as abdominal typhus. Typhoid fever is also known as a slow fever, is also known as a nervous fever, it also known as a pathogenic fever. So typhoid fever has a different names. This typhoid is a fever which is the common worldwide illness. It is transmitted by the ingestion of the food or water contaminated with the feces of the infected persons which contain the bacterium Salmonella typhi. Typhoid is an acute infection of intestine, and this acute infection of the intestine is caused by the Salmonella typhi, and this Salmonella typhi is a pathogenic gram-negative bacteria predominantly found in the intestinal lumen of infected person. Now, it is typhoid fever, slow fever, nervous fever, then have a different names. This typhoid fever is caused by the Salmonella typhi, and it is a gram-negative bacterium and found in the intestinal lumen of infected person. Its pathogenicity is due to the presence of the O antigen, and this O antigen, these are the outer membrane consisting of the largely of the lipopolysaccharide, which is the protect the bacteria from the environment. These bacteria which are having the outer membrane consisting of the largely lipopolysaccharides, that is known as the LPS, which protect the bacteria from the environment. The LPS, that is a lipopolysaccharide, is made up of the O antigen, polysaccharide core of and lipid A. Present on the surface of the coat flagella contains H antigens. This lipid A made up of the two phosphorylated glucosamine, which is attached to the fatty acid, and these phosphate groups determine the bacterial toxicity. When the animals carry an enzyme that specifically removes these phosphate groups in an attempt to protect themselves from these pathogens. The O antigen being on the outermost part of the LPS complex is responsible for the host immunoresponse and make it difficult for antibodies to recognize. This pathogenicity is how the O antigen being on the outer part of the LPS, that is known as the lipopolysaccharide complex, is responsible for the host immunoresponse and makes it difficult for the antibodies to recognize. So this such type of the O antigen which are the present on the outermost part of the LPS and which are difficult to recognize the antibodies. then a transmission of the typhoid's bacteria. This transmission of the such type of the bacteria, Salmonella typhi. The name of the typhoid was given by the Louis in 1829 as a derivative from the typhus. And typhoid is the food and waterborne diseases. Typhoid is a food and waterborne diseases, and also the infected by the flying insect feeding on the fecus may be occasionally transfer the bacteria through the poor hygiene habits and a public sanitation condition. The mode of transmission of the Salmonella typhi to cause the typhoid fever, it is food and waterborne diseases of flying insect feeding on the fecus may occasionally transfer the bacteria through the poor hygiene habits and public sanitation condition. Insect likely housefly, cockroach feed on the fecal matters, which is also responsible occasionally may transfer the bacteria to the food material, and food is the goes to the contaminated. Poor hygiene habits and the poor sanitation condition are the responsible for the spread of the typhoids. Typhoid fever is the transmitted through the insect like houseflies, cockroach feed on the fecal matters, may transfer bacteria to the food material, from fecal matter to the food via the insect like the housefly and the cockroach. And poor hygiene habits and the poor sanitation condition are responsible for the spread of the typhoids. So this mode of transmission of the such type of the typhoid fever, which is the typhoid Salmonella typhi, which is the present into the intestinal tracts, intestinal lumens. Infected person are the excreted out the fecal matters, and this fecal matter are the contain the Salmonella typhi. And when this fecal matter, on this fecal matter, when the housefly, cockroach or the insect fly on feed on the fecal matters, then these flies, house flies and cockroach when are goes to the deposit on this food, and this food are goes to the contaminated. Water is also the contaminated. Water and food are the contaminated, which is the have high risk to the spread of the Salmonella typhi. So in the spread of the poor hygiene habits, poor hygiene habit are the most and occasionally responsible for the spread of the Salmonella typhi. Then signs and symptoms of the Salmonella typhoid fever. There are the regard to discussion regarding what are the signs and symptoms of the typhoid fever. Prolonged fever has as high as 104 Faradays. There is classically the course of untreated typhoid fever is divided into the 4 individual stages, each stage lasting approximately for 1 week. There is a characterized by the slowly progressive fever as high as 40 degrees Celsius to the or 104 Faradays. General nausea, fatigue and headache. in the initial stage of the signs and symptoms of the typhoid fever, in the first week there is a slowly rising temperatures with relative bradycardia, headache and cough, general nausea, fatigue and headache. There is patients are the in first week there is a feel fatigues, headaches, progressively increase in the fever, abdominal pain, constipation or the diarrhea. Then second week of the infection goes to the untreated typhoid fever. In second week, rose colored rash on the skin, rose colored spots may be appear on the skins, rose colored rashes. Now look on these pictures, rash on the skins. You have to see the actual pictures. The patients are having the such type of the rashes or the rash on the skins, which is the rose colored, headaches, fever. These are the signs and symptoms regards to the typhoid fever. Rose colored rash are the appear in the first week, abdominal pain because which are the affect the intestinal lumens, goes to create the constipation problems, constipations or the diarrhea, general nausea, fatigues. There is a bleeding through the nose, prolonged fever as high as 104 Faradays. There are the different symptoms may appear in the first week after the infection to the patients, and each lasting approximately 1 week. So in the signs and symptoms which are the goes to the progressively increase. Then after the second week of the infection goes to the white coat on tongue and cough. Signs and symptoms which are the goes to the second week, which is the untreated typhoid fever. Classically, a course of the untreated typhoid fever, second week, which goes to the progressive symptoms in the typhoid fever, that is known as the white coat on the tongue. That will be appear the white coat on the tongue, and cough goes to progressively increasing in the second week. Then in second week goes to the anorexia, loss of appetite. There is no feel to eat any type of the food. Anorexia, loss of appetite. If not treated, breathlessness, irregular heartbeats, hemorrhage, then another type of these symptoms are appear in the third week if the which is the not treated. If not treated or the untreated typhoid fever goes to increase in the signs and symptom breathlessness. There is a problems in a breathings, irregular heartbeats, that is bradycardia, with relatives heart related diseases cause irregular heartbeats, that is a bradycardia, hemorrhage, cough, white coat on tongue, increasing the fevers up to the 104 Faradays. Then goes to the headaches. There are the common symptoms are appear in the first, second and third week, and then a patient goes to slowly lose the weight, loss of appetite. Due to the loss of appetite goes to the decreasing in the weight of the patient, which in the untreated typhoid fever. If not treated, if not goes to under the line of treatment, that means untreated typhoid fever, that will be goes to the increasing in the breathlessness, irregular heartbeats, hemorrhage, then anorexia, loss of appetite. So a number of these symptoms are appear in the patients if is not treated, untreated typhoid fevers. So regards to the white coat on the tongue, loss of appetite, then goes to the discussion regard after the infection, after the mode of transmission, and goes to the discussion signs and symptoms. Now comes to the point diagnosis and the treatment. Diagnosis and treatment is essential to treat the typhoid fever. A classic test which are the provided for the diagnosis of the typhoid fever. Vidal test is used for the diagnosis of typhoid. Vidal test is used for the diagnosis of typhoid. If the typhoid is the goes to the positive in the test, there is essential to prescribe the line of treatment on the typhoids. Treatment of typhoid involves the surgical removal of gallbladder in severe cases. The treatment of the typhoid involves the surgical removal of the gallbladder in severe cases. Antibiotics like the chloromycetin is helpful for the treatment of the typhoid. Chloromycetin, antibiotics chloromycetin is helpful for the treatment of the typhoid, and test is used to diagnosis of the typhoid is the Vidal test. So Vidal test and the treatment for the typhoid fever, for the nervous fever, for the pathogenic fevers. Then in regards to the prevention and the control, how to prevent the typhoid fever, how to the control on the typhoid fever. For the prevention of the typhoid, World Health Organization recommends to vaccines, oral vaccines and injectable vaccines. World Health Organization, because typhoid fever is the common worldwide illness, so that World Health Organization give a direction regards to the prevention and control of the typhoid fever, because typhoid fever is a worldwide illness, is a common illness. So World Health Organization are responsible to provide the guidelines to the how to prevent the typhoid fever, prevention of the typhoid fever, and recommends the two vaccines. Oral vaccine, TY21A vaccine, TY21A vaccine, and injectable vaccine, typhoid polysaccharide vaccine. These are the two vaccines are provided by the World Health Organization, are the recommended by the World Health Organization, and sold as the Typhim 6 and the Typhorix. Typherix and the Typhim 6 sold as. These vaccine are the sold in the popular name is the Typhim 6 and the Typherix. Typherix is the vaccines which are the used for the prevention of the to the from typhoids, sold as the Typhim 6, and injectable vaccines and the oral vaccines are recommended by the old World Health Organization, recommends the give guidelines to prevention and control the to take the such type of the vaccines to control and prevented the typhoid fever. So in regards to the all discussion regarding the typhoids, typhoid is the water and food-borne diseases, which is the bacterial diseases, which is the caused by the Salmonella typhi, which are the infected to the intestinal lumens, which are the cause the severe illness if the is not treated in a proper times in a after the early stage of the diagnosis is essential to to diagnosis of the typhoid is essential to as a initial stage which goes to the treated in a proper supervision of the medical practitioners, and doctor are the prescribe the vaccines and the line of treatment, providing the antibodies to cure the typhoid fevers. If the typhoid fever is untreated till the goes to severe cases, there is an increase in the risk of the death of the patients due to the typhoid fevers. There are the different aspects regards to the typhoid fevers, a gastric fever, abdominal typhus, infantile intermittent fever, then a slow fever, nervous fever, pathogenic fever. There are the different various name goes to the creditable to the typhoids. Typhoid fevers is a common name to the very dangerous type of the disease, goes to the in severe cases. Animals carry an enzyme. Animals is not caused the such type of the typhoid infection of the Salmonella typhi because animal carry enzymes that specially remove the this phosphate group in an attempt to protect themselves. In attempt to protect themselves from these pathogens, animal not go infected to the infected by the Salmonella typhi to the animals, because animals are having a specially enzymes that will be remove the phosphate groups. So overall discussion regard to the typhoid fevers in RBC Online by Dattatreya Raut. You have to like my videos, to to subscribe my channels, like my channels, share my channels to the share my videos and channels to the your friends and relatives in concerning to the preparation of the NEET, CET and board examination. Thank you so much.